Hello, my name's Clark McPhee, and I'm here to talk to you today about Oxford Royal Summer School on the camp that we run on the campuses of the University of Oxford, the University of Cambridge, Imperial College London, and Yale University. Our summer schools are very international. In fact, we have students from over 170 nationalities that have been on the programme since we first started in 2004. So this means you may be in a class with a student from Brazil, from Egypt, from Saudi Arabia, Australia, China, the US, and you're learning from those students as you study together and enjoy the program together. But you're also making an international network that will stay with you for many years to come. Our students come from the top international schools around the world, so they're ambitious students like you. And one of the things the students enjoy most about the program is making friends from all over the world. If you don't get a chance to travel the world will come to you at Oxford Royale Academy. There are 5 main components to our program. The first one is the inspirational study environments that you're in. So we only run programs in the top universities around the world because we want students to be inspired by their surroundings. So they're living, studying, sleeping in the same university campus that 30 British Prime Ministers and countless Nobel Prize winners have been in. And being in those amazing institutions is a great inspiration for the students. It really drives them on and it helps them become more ambitious to try and achieve success and to get into those top universities themselves. Our programs run at the moment at the University of Oxford, the University of Cambridge, Imperial College London, and Yale University, so students get a taste of what it's really like at those universities. We run a wide range of programs from engineering to business to law to film academy. There's something for everyone. The programs are all focused on the future of work, the future of the industry. So there's no point in learning about engineering today. What you need to be learning about is what will engineering be like in 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years when you're out working in the field. And to do that, we also enable the students to learn in a very interactive way. It's not like learning at school. You'll have a combination of academic lectures, workshops, master classes, and educational trips. So for example, if you're on a medicine program, you may start in the morning by learning about diabetes as a disease or about the human respiratory system in a typical university style lesson. But then you may go to a workshop and you'll go to the university's simulated hospital, the medical labs, and you'll do some practical experience, practical work. You might learn to suture a wound, resuscitate somebody using dummies and the latest hospital equipment at the university. And then you may have a masterclass where a guest speaker will come, somebody who's an expert in their field, to talk about a particular topic of interest. So it may be in medicine, pandemics, and how do we cope with pandemics? What do we learn from COVID? When is the next pandemic coming from? And how can the field of medicine learn to cope with these kind of situations in the future? You're then maybe going on an educational trip. So you'll go to visit a hospital, talk to doctors and find out what it's like to be a doctor. What are the challenges they face? How did they get into medical school? The students find it very interesting talking to doctors about their profession. So it gives them a really good all-round experience of medicine as a subject, which if you're looking to go to medical school, will really help you when you complete your university application. So it's a very interactive way of learning. The other thing that's very important is that you learn from experts in their field. So we choose top academics from the top universities in the UK and abroad. So it could be from Oxford or Cambridge or Yale or Harvard, other top universities, but also we choose them for their ability to inspire students from 13 to 18 years old. It's not just enough to be an expert, you have to be able to inspire students and have that infectious kind of enthusiasm for the subject that the students can then take on. But it's not all study. The program also has a lot of enrichment activities, cultural activities. So you'll have sports that you can play. There's basketball, football. They have athletics and an Olympic competition between the colleges. So sports your thing. We have plenty to do. We also have tours of Oxford and Cambridge. You see some fantastic museums and some places of history in the UK. It could be a castle at Warwick. It could be a trip to London to see the capital. So there's so much to do during the day, and we make sure that the students are kept busy and entertained. You also have a chance to sign up for activities in the afternoon. So you may decide you want to go ice skating, or you might want to attend a lecture from some visiting guest speaker. So you have a lot of choice. In the evening, we run quizzes, talent shows, karaoke evenings. We have discos, we have formal dining events. So every Friday, we have what we call formal hall in the universities, which is a traditional Oxford and Cambridge University dining, where they have a candlelit dinner. They'll dress up in their suits and ties or dresses for the girls, and it's a really wonderful event. It's also a very safe environment, so we have students and staff on the campus together. They're enclosed on the campus, so the students study and live in the same campus, and they can't leave the campus without going past the security and the porter who's on the gate to make sure that nobody can come onto the campus or leave the campus without signing in or signing out, being allowed to do so. We have our counsellors that stay in the dorms as well, so they're sleeping in the dorms to make sure that students are going to bed when they're supposed to, obeying the curfew, and that everyone's enjoying themselves. Why would you choose Oxford Royale Academy? Well, we say we're the best in the business. We've been around longer than anybody else running this type of program in the UK, and we've won more awards than anybody else, with the Queen's Award 3 times, the Best Educational Product Award 5 times, and we're accredited by the British Council. So that's it. That's Oxford Royale Academy. Check out our website for more details on the courses, and please do watch our latest video, which gives you a great idea of what we do and what we're about. Thank you very much.